back in the late 1970s, I heard a piece of music, and I said, I'm going to play that on a guitar, and it was a crazy idea, okay? We're talking about crazy ideas, right? We're talking about doing things that have not been done before, right? And it was crazy. I said it twice that I was going to play this. I was laughed at twice, and so I didn't say it anymore. I didn't give up on it. I just didn't say it anymore. It took literally decades for me to develop the skills to play that piece, but I never let go of that goal. And about 10 years ago, I started digging into it. And I say 10 years, I have not been performing this for 10 years. I've been performing this for a short time. I've been working on it for 10 years. I have studied the great composers, Bach, Beethoven, Mozart. This is by one of the great British composers, a guy named Freddie Mercury. You know, that's the group Queen. The piece is called Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, so you know, you've heard it. You know, it's got this opera of voices. It's got a full rock band. It's got this flowing piano part that switches throughout from classical to pop and back and forth. And then it's got Freddie's unbelievable voice singing it. And I don't sing it, so it all had to come out of this instrument. So it just took a long time. So let me tell you, any goal you have like this, when I set goals like this, I call it write music that you can't play. Write music that you set goals where you don't know how, but you know what. Where you don't start with what's possible. Start with what's cool. What's right? So when you have a goal like this, I can tell you from the goals that I've had like this, I can tell you three things about it. Number one, when you set this goal, you'll have a completion date and you probably won't make it. You'll want to finish it by a certain time, but we usually don't make it in time. Why? You've never done it before. This is a new thing. So you're setting out to do something that's not been done. You don't know how long it'll take. Be ready for it to change. Number two, when you set a goal like this and you get back home and you start to act on it, you will have a plan in the beginning and it will not go according to your plan. Okay? You have to have the plan in the beginning, but it's going to be changed. You got to be flexible. And finally, number three, to do things. I want you to remember this for the day you get, first day back at work, when you get home from this. To do things you have never done, you have to start by doing things you've never done. Okay? For this piece, I had to learn techniques, and a few of them you'll see pretty obvious, that I had never learned before in order to play the larger piece. In fact, there's one point where I have to play a high D and a low G, and fingers don't stretch that far. So right toward the end of the piece, you'll see how I do that. It happens fast, but you'll see it. Thank you so much.